Today, I'm talking about Four Roses Single Barrel. Four Roses is a classic Kentucky distillery who first started making bourbon in 1888. It was one of the few distilleries who survived Prohibition with an exemption to produce medical bourbon. The owners have changed over the years, but the spirit hasn't. Today, they are owned by Kirin Brewing from Japan. Four Roses is a great distillery for whiskey nerds like me. They use 2 different mash bills and 5 different yeasts to make up 10 different recipes. They then use those 10 recipes to make their bourbons. Both mash bills are corn, rye, malted barley. The high rye mash bill, B, is 60/35/5, and the more standard mash bill, E, is 75/25. Their standard bourbon includes all 10 recipes and comes in at 40% ABV and is aged 5 years or more. Their small batch includes recipes from 4, notably 2, 3, 7, and 8, comes in at 45% ABV and is aged 6 to 7 years. They also have a small batch select that has 6 recipes, comes in at 52% and is aged 6 to 7 years. Their single barrel release, this one, has 1 recipe, comes in at 50% and is aged 7 to 9 years. The recipe is OBSV and represents their delicate fruit and rye recipe. Today, we're talking about this one. As stated before, this is released at 50% ABV and uses the high rye mash bill. It is a single barrel, and this one is from warehouse RS, barrels 35-4N. On the nose, I first get that wintergreen common to rye, followed by apples and honey notes. On the palate, I get rye spice, vanilla, oak, then the apple and the honey come through there at the end. And on the finish, I get that honey caramel sweetness, then the wintergreen rye pops in at the end. This is a great bourbon. Enjoyable, not overly complex. I'm impressed that it doesn't have that heavy oak notes that many whiskeys in this age will have. It compares well with the high rye Buffalo Trace mash bill bourbons like Blanton's or Elmer T. Lee, but carries a much better price tag and shelf availability. This bourbon can be found in most liquor stores, and at my Total Wine locally, it's $47. Four Roses is an easy recommendation for a solid bourbon, and for me, the single barrel is the pick. At a very affordable price, the ABV and quality makes it an easy choice as one of the best bourbons at 50% ABV or below. In an earlier video, I paired this with the Filth from Bread and Butter. Both are solid, no-nonsense releases that will always deliver for you. I hope you liked this. If you did, would you give me a like, a follow, share, subscribe, all the things.